2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the 76ers. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Monte Morris is out there with Booker. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's KD in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, Maxey out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Now here's Durant. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
Maxey against Morris. Embiid with the screen on Morris. Maxey attacking. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Morris outside. Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Floats one. Maxey, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a three-point game. Hey, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game out, he had 40 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Morris. Outside, Beal. Nurkic setting the pick for Beal. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game.
When we talk about Bradley Beal, still a phenomenal player, but someone who's getting older.
And no doubt Bradley Beal, Greg, is a veteran in this league now and a guy that wants to compete for titles. So along with staying healthy, Bradley Beal is looking for something bigger.
And here is Durant after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Beal finds Booker. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. Durant, the pass to Nurkic. Outside for Durant. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, 27 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
In the corner, George with it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Beal. Nurkic a screen on George. There's Beal with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Beal's got 7 points.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. From deep three-point land. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
George dishes to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And Embiid throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Oubre against Beal. From deep, he wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Outside for Durant. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
This is how quick off the draw Durant is. Great timing.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Booker outside. Launches from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Here is Durant. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Rebounded by Isaac. The 76ers leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And it's George finishing it off.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. And Paul George got it there.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the ring.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
Now, here is George. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Several teams changing it up here. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Fourth, the Suns.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
Now here's Booker. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. They need this. Pass to Nurkic. No good there.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Defended by Booker. Embiid inside. Working on Nurkic. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Three-pointer on the way. And it's rebounded by Covington. The 76ers leading by 9. And Embiid throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Covington. To the middle. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Covington. He's got 14.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Suns call time here. Phoenix making some changes. Bol. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Durant. Suns trail by 13. Booker outside to end the cold streak. Beal can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Covington. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from the wing.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Allen passes to Beal. In the corner, Bol with it. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
46 seconds left to play here in the first. Beal against Gordon. Outside, Maxey. He feeds it to Drummond. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Back to Booker. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Allen inside, headed by Green. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for
Here's Beal. 7 points in the game.
Goran Dragic.
And stolen by Drummond. There's Gordon with the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers on top. They lead by 11. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with George. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Suns trail by 11. Now here's Beal. They had 22 points in the win against San Antonio.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. And the basket by Gordon.
Gordon gets the pass there and takes off for the jump shot before the defense could react.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 11. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's Allen. And it's Bull, that time on the assist by Allen.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
The 76ers leading by 9. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bull is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Beal finds O'Neal. The pass to O'Neal. That shot, no good. Isaac with some nice deep. Gordon with it. Now Bull defending. Right side, Gordon. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. And there's the pass to Gordon. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Drummond with a screen on Beal. Another shot. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Now here's Beal. 9 points in the game so far over Gordon. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bradley Beal.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto. Bank shot, no good. The Suns shooting their first free throw this game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Grayson
Allen, no good on the free throw. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now, here is Morris. Nothing on the board. Passes it to Booker from outside the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Thibault. Out left to the wing. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris looking over the floor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
It comes down to Morris being a little bit quicker inside to get the high percentage look.
Maxey against Morris. Maxey passes to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I like whenever Morris is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to compromise themselves.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really a good season for him overall last year. When you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Durant's checked in for Beal. Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey finds Thibault. Back to Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Kevin Durant is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Covington a screen on Morris. Maxey with it. He's picked up by KD. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called. The Suns.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Here's Morris. Sinks that one from the post. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now, here's Thibault. He has yet to score.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Suns trail by 9. Now Booker. And stolen by Thibault. Maxey looking it over. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Isaac comes in for Robert Covington. And Paul George is subbed in for Javonte Green. Now here's Durant. He picked up 24 points in their last one against San Antonio. Back to Bol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game so far. And the layup falls. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Booker the pass to Allen. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And that one falls for Bol.
Taking 2 shots.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Suns also making a change. Beal's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Pass to Beal. Booker with it. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Nurkic checked in for Bol. The free throw off from Maxey.
And big guys often struggle with injuries, and Jusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
Now, here's Maxey. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal with it. He's got 11. Durant with a wide open look. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Beal against George. Kicks it out to Gordon. 5 on the clock. Drummond trying to get himself free. Booker pulls it in. Suns trail by 9. The pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Passes to Beal. Booker with the screen for Beal. No good on the 3. Left side, George.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Paul George.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Look, money from the wing.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Brett.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix. Scaling the heights of our rankings, they sit atop their division, man. Shaq, tell us how they're doing it.
A division? With a calculator, I guess. Why do you ask me those questions?
Oh, my goodness.
And now, guys, let's talk about that first half. The story thus far has been the play of one Joel Embiid.
Man, it's fun watching Embiid do his thing out there. What do you think, Shaq? Because you know what? Don't even worry about it. Looking totally dominant right now. Looking like a young Shaq. And because of that, he's aggressive and he's been assertive.
I have to disagree with you on that. How about a young Akeem?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Time now for an injury report. Let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an injury update on Kelly Oubre. David.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. A tough start to the season for them as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
On the court for the Suns, Nurkic is out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Beal in at the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 15-point game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks. Next, he finds Embiid.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
A nice shot by Katie.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. The 76ers making a switch here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
The 76ers leading by 15. Covered by Morris. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Morris outside. Back to Beal. Over Green. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. Covered by Morris. Covington, a screen on Morris. Pass to Covington. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
Covered by Morris. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
And here's KD for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Covered by Morris. The pass to Green to the inside. Embiid, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Embiid's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Suns trail by 20. Morris outside. Feeds it to Nurkic. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Phoenix calls timeout.
So a moment now to see the story on Jusuf Nurkic. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists.
And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
To the paint. Covington against Durant. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 20.
And this shows you what a superstar KD is. I mean, the NBA world stopped when that deal was made.
Yeah, you just shift the axis of the league. Look, you have this elite scorer, this unbelievable all-world talent, and when he gets on a roster, I don't care where it is, all of a sudden you have championship aspirations.
Embiid with the screen on Nurkic. And it's Thibault in the corner. Outside, Covington. Over Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant the pass to Booker. To end the drought. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 14 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And the 76ers call time here. The Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Booker against Maxey. Passes it to Drummond. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 17. Beal fires from way outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Allen. He kicks it to Beal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Durant just inside the line.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Suns trail by 19. Pass to Booker. Nurkic a screen on Maxey. Here's Booker into the lane, and the shot is good. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And if Booker has the defense on him inside, he can still deliver. He doesn't let that get to him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Ball, he's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Booker. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Suns 5th.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
The shot by George, wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball, a screen on Maxey. Beal with it. He's picked up by Drummond. The shot by Beal, no good.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
It's Beal at the elbow. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Isaac's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
The Suns making a switch here. Waddy's checked in.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bull, a screen on Maxey. Beal, the pass to Bull. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. To the right side. For the 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen dishes to Beal. Allen up top, outside Beal. Bull setting the pick for Beal. He's looking for Bull and finds him.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. The pass to Drummond. They kick it out to Green. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 23. Monte Morris.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Covington a screen on Morris. There's the drive. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple. Outside Beal launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, the defense from Eric Gordon, sensational there. Really did a stellar job of contesting the jumper.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point game. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Robert Covington out there with Embiid. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Green. Now here's Thybulle. Defended by Booker. 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. That one doesn't drop. Suns trail by 17. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
And here's Maxey. Down low. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 31.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Booker outside. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Suns trail by 18. Morris passes to Booker. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Maxey with the drive. That one good for 2. 23 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Morris outside. Poke loose. And Phoenix turns it over again. The 76ers leading by 20. Outside, Maxey to the middle. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Bull can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Morris kicks to O'Neal. Back to Morris. For 3, Booker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 5th assist in this one. And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Isaac's checked in for Robert Covington. George comes in for Green. And Gordon subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And then for Phoenix, Durant comes in for O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Devin Booker. Maxey against Morris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Morris against Maxey. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks to Beal. From the wing. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Maxey passes to Gordon. Isaac outside. Inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Isaac. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Morris kicks to Nurkic. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space. Calm and collecting.
Maxey against Morris. Fires the 3. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Allen finds Beal. Hey, Brent, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA. Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Eric Gordon. Maxey against Morris. Maxey passes to George. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the pass to KD. Morris outside. Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 7th assist in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Passes it to George. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Beal. Defense is right there.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Booker. The shot from the low post is good. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Throw good, Paul George. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
Morris against Maxey. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the inside. And it's sent back by Isaac. And he recovers it. Durant. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
.152 left to play here in the fourth. Just 4 to shoot. Nobody near Nurkic. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Maxey.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good, Maxey. And some changes here for the 76ers. Robert Covington's checked in for Isaac. And it's Green in for George. You love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morris. The dish now to Beal. To the middle. Jurkic can't hit. Axie on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.